Thank you, Cathaoirleach, and I too want to join and compliment the Minister, her department officials on the superb job she's done to date in terms of getting our schools up and running, and to compliment school communities, school principals, teachers, SNAs, caretakers, secretaries, boards of management around the country who have worked late into many nights over the summer to get schools up and running and to get them reopened. And it's vital, Minister, that we keep them reopened safely. It's vital that we get the full rapid testing facilities in place right around the country in the event of a breakout, and that all of the supports in terms of PPP and sanitising that you have made available to them continue to be available as the year proceeds. Minister, there are just a couple of issues that I want to raise. In the last 24 hours or so, I've had quite a number of queries in relation to issues around Medmark and their assessment of teachers who are at high risk. And in some cases, the high risk conditions seem to contradict public health advice for other professions in terms of going into work and working from home. And I'd ask that there be some sort of consistency and some sort of understanding of teachers who expect to be in a classroom situation and their high risk or their risk conditions, and that support will be given to them in terms of dealing with Medmark. Like many other colleagues, I have issues around school transport, but I do have to compliment Bus Éireann, who have been, particularly in the Ballon office, who have been excellent in terms of providing information. Their difficulty is they have been hit with a capacity issue at secondary school level. And I would ask that the secondary school application hub would be reopened so that we can actually see what the actual level of demand is. It was closed early in August, and people missed that deadline for various reasons, but for us to understand what the actual level is, that needs to be reopened. And to look, Minister, at involving other groups. For instance, the local link service have been excellent throughout, particularly in Mayo, but throughout the country at providing services. And I'm sure an engagement with them would allow them to facilitate your department in assisting the school transport. And in areas of the country where there is excess amount of coaches available at the moment, there should be some sort of a central hub available within your department that those coaches can be relocated to areas where there are a shortage of coaches. We have to try and tackle this issue before it becomes a barrier to the successful ongoing opening of our schools. And I know that you will show the same commitment and the same attention to this issue of school transport as you have to all of the issues since your appointment. I think finally, Minister, it's really important that information is given to parents as to how you are proceeding with extra capacity, and that could be done so that parents know work is underway within the department and that school transport and secondary school transport in particular is given the priority that it needs these days.
Thank you, Deputy.